Right, so I like to say Barak Thay Hawa, Barak Thay Hawa Shah, Barak Thay Hawa, Barak Thay Hawa Shah, Bahashim Rakaha Gadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work and truth and sincerity. So I'm going to go through the book of Jeremiah 50. This is Jeremiah 50 and 1. The word that the Lord spake against Babylon, which modern day Babylon would be America, and against the land of the Chaldeans, which the word Chaldeans means wise men. Your wise men today will be who? Your mayors, your governors, your senators, your presidents, your vice presidents, right, etc. It says the word of the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet, because that's who the Most High speaks through. He speaks through his prophets, Hosea 12 and 10, right? And it says, declare ye among the nations and publish and set up Salakia, and publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces. Now, why is the scriptures already saying that Babylon is destroyed? Why? Because if you go back to the book of Isaiah 46 and 10, you know, one of my favorite scriptures, it says, what? For I have declared the end from the beginning. So technically, all these things have already taken place, right? Spiritually speaking, now we're just waiting for these things to take place on a physical level. Right, Khan, Salakia. Declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. Because this is what's going to happen to America. All the idol worshiping, all of these things that you bear witness to in America is going to be destroyed, right? For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate. Hey, these nations, they don't have nuclear capabilities for nothing, man. Right? They don't have nuclear capability just to flex. They have nuclear capability because when nuclear war happens, they're going to be ready. You know, in Russia, they've been having nuclear missiles. They've been having these missiles. They had more, if you look it up, they have had more nuclear missiles than the U.S. Missiles, it says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. And those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together. And that's what you're seeing now, right? You seeing the children of Judah, which is Benjamin, Levi, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and the children of Israel, you know, which consists of the 10 tribes, you know, Gad, Naphtali, Asher, Reuben, Salakia, man, it's fucking all this noise in the background. But, you know, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Issachar, right, which consists of the 10 tribes, and which is of the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, which is coming together. And you can see that on your YouTube, your Instagram, your Facebook, and out on the highways and byways, right? So it says, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power, because the scriptures tell you in Baruch chapter 2 verse 31, they shall remember themselves in their captivity, and they shall praise his name, right? They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten, which is Hebrews 8 and 1 on down, Jeremiah 31 and 31, which is the new covenant the Most High is going to declare upon the children of Israel, which we are not in a new covenant, because the new covenant said we would not have to teach anymore, and we're still teaching. So there's no way we could be in that new covenant, right? The new covenant is prophecy is coming as something that's going to come to pass when Israel is within that power seat. And it says, they shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. My people have been lost sheep, like the Lord said in Matthew 15:24. He said, for I come but unto the lost sheep of the house of the children, but I come unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, right? Of the house of Jacob. Matter of fact, let's get it. Let's not cut it up. Let's get it. I think that's Matthew 24:15. No, that's not. Matthew 15:24. Slipped my mind. It says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. The house of Israel, or the house of Jacob, which consists of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Right? So Jeremiah 50, right? And 6, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. It says, they have turned them away on the mountains. They have got from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All that found them have devoured them, being the Moabites, the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Edomites, the Ishmaelites, the Hamites. All these nations have had a part in our captivity. All these nations have devoured us. And it says, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. Remove out of the midst of Babylon. Go forth out of the land of Chaldean. Now, that don't mean go get you a survival pack, right? Go ahead, strap it to your back, and, Salakia, right? Strap on the survival pack, right? And try to flee out of America. That's not what that's talking about. To remove out of the midst of Babylon is to remove yourself out of the wickedness of Babylon, right? Out of this place that is contrary to the Most High. That's how you remove yourself. Removing yourself by keeping yourself away from the wickedness of this place, right? This place is about to celebrate Halloween real soon, right? Why don't you do some research and some background on Halloween? Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he-goats before the flock. For lo, I will rise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert men. None shall return in vain. So the Most High is preparing to shoot arrows upon this place. Verse 13, because of the wrath of the Lord it shall be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord. So there you go, man. So the Most High is not gonna spare this place, right? This place is gonna go down. So real quick, I'm gonna jump back up so I can get the rest of this. So Jeremiah 50 and 9, actually 10. And Childer shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied with the Lord. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoice, O ye destroyers of my heritage, which is the other nations. Because ye are grown fat as the heifer, as grass, and bellows as bull. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She have bared you, shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land and a desert. It says, because of the wrath of the Lord it shall be not inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues, man. Right? So as you can see, the Lord is about to bring total desolation to this wicked society, and it only deserves it because wickedness has increased measurably in this place, and it's something that is consistent, right? If you like I said, all you got to do is watch YouTube, World Star Hip Hop, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, go outside, look around. These people are heavily wicked, right? They don't give a damn about nothing but the pleasures that they would get out of committing wickedness. That's why the Lord said, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that been a bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. So back to 13. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall be not inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Right? I'm going to jump down to 15. It says, shout against her round about. She have given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done do unto her. So when you go to the book of Revelations 18, it tells you to do unto her double. Right? Do unto her double. So this is 18:6. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double, man. So this place, hey, look, and you could really see that this place is going down the drain, because you got an inflation, you got a shrinkflation, right? You got gas prices going up. You got cops, doctors, and nurses quitting back to back because of the mandates they have for the inoculation. You got protests all over the place. These are the things that the scriptures tell you. The Most High said, right? When we shall see these things, then we will, then it will be the signs of his coming. So at any moment, this place could really go down the damn drain, man. Right? This place could really go down the damn drain. So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and finish these couple verses off, and I'll close it out from there. Right? I start at 14 again. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done do unto her. Cut off the sower, which the sower is the worker, from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle, because the crops and things like that, shit, they're not even going to be able to harvest those things because of the droughts that's out here, and because of the bugs that's constantly eating that shit up. So they can't grow or provide enough food to send out to the markets. There's not enough, nutrients and things like that within the ground that they need in order to keep, plants and things like that functioning right in the ground. Cut off the sword from the Babel, from Babel, and the sword doesn't only pertains to farmers, but it also pertains to the convenience store, Walgreens and things like that. Cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle. In the time of harvest, for fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn away one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. Israel is scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. So Israel is scattered sheep, right? Because you got cats like Vocab Malone and Christians and things like that that's saying you that all Israel or all Jews, which they believe that all the Israelites are Jews. That's what they believe. And they believe that all of the Jews, Israelites, were in Israel during that period of time. No, man, you had Israelites scattered throughout the world, right? So like the scripture says, Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. First, the king of Assyria have devoured him. And last, this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, have broken his bones. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will punish the king of Babylon and his land as I have punished the king of Assyria. So the Lord isn't playing no games, man. He's about to bring total destruction to America, man. And this place only deserve it many times over. But other than that, I'm going to end it from there and say, Shalom.